Hey guys, welcome back to DJ's Workshop. Today we're going to be working on the FJ Cruiser. I noticed the other day when I was opening my door, I don't know if you can hear it, sometimes it gets really loud. There's actually a popping noise in the door hinge, and it's not the hinge itself, it's what they call the door check. And that is the piece that keeps the door from swinging all the way open. It basically stops it. So this is what a door check looks like. Okay, so this part bolts to the frame, and then this part slides inside the door and screws into the door. And as they get worn, they can get loose and start making some snapping noises. So that's what mine's been doing. So I'm going to show you how to go ahead and replace that today. It's not that big a deal, it's just a couple of bolts, but you do have to take the door panel apart. So stay tuned and I'll show you how it's done. Alright, so this part that I'm putting in, I think I got it from A1 Auto, and this is the part number from them. It's BDA06859. So that's the part, and it wasn't that expensive. It was maybe, I don't know, 25 bucks or something like that. Alright, so I'm going to show you how to get this door panel apart. First thing you want to do is make sure that your window's rolled up all the way. Now there's a couple of caps. One here behind the door handle. I'm going to pop this one loose because there's a screw behind there. There's also one over here behind this handle. Okay. And those are Phillips head screws, so we'll get those out. This is a black screw. I think the other one is silver. Okay, now there is a little here. Okay, let's pop that out. Alright, and then we're going to have to pry off this door panel. So if you have a tool like this, you can start it. Just get up underneath here, and then you can just start popping these out. Okay. And just lift the door panel right off like that. And there are two cables in here. So the white one is on top, the green one is on the bottom. And I'll pop these out and show you. There's also a plug on the switch pack. Might actually be easier to try this up first. Okay. And then that way you can pull this out. Okay, so that just comes out. It's just a little plug in there with a little tab. Just pull that out of the way. Okay. So this is what I was saying. The two cables go. The white one's on the top, green one's on the bottom. That's for the latch and the lock. Alright, now we got to disconnect the speaker. We're going to take that out. Alright, so once you get the wire disconnected, then we can take the speaker out. Just 10 millimeters. are not your stock speakers. I did upgrade my stereo, so get some nice speakers in here. Okay. Just take this right out. These are actually kickers. 6x9s. Not sure what the wattage is, but I'm sure they're pretty good. Alright, so now we can get up in here to get the piece out. So you have to have your window up, make sure that's out of the way. And there is a rail that comes down like this. It's going to be in your way a little bit, but you should be able to get around it. Alright, so there's a 10mm here. Maybe get this one off. This one's tight. That one's got some thread lock on it, that's why it was tight. So that's out. I think this is where it was snapping. This piece is getting loose in here. And when I'd open the door, you'd hear a loud snap, snap. So that's not good. Alright, so now we got 2 more 10mm on here. Out. And that's pretty much it. I mean, you just got the 3 things holding it. You got the 1 bolt and the 2 nuts. And you reach up in here. Comes. Alright, so we get that one out, and now we'll just put the other one in. So when you put it in, make sure you angle it the right way. This is going to mount like that, so you want to make sure how you orient that. Okay, we're going to start one of these nuts on here. And we'll start the other one. Okay, you might have to wiggle it around a little bit. Okay, and then we'll take our bolt. Get that started. Okay, snug that one down good because it was snugged good. These here, don't go too crazy on them. They weren't that tight. Snug them up. Okay, that's it. we'll just put it back together. Slip the speaker back in here. Okay, make sure you plug your speaker back in. This is a dead plug, I'm not sure what that goes to, but this is for your door pack. Alright, so let's take the door panel. And we'll slip this back on here. First thing we want to do, let's make sure we can get that out. Okay. Alright, so we gotta hook up these cables now. Like I said, green on the bottom, white on the top. It's just a little ball that falls into place. Okay, make sure we can get this. That's working. I'm not sure about that one though. There we go. Okay, so the little ball goes into the lever and then the cable has to snap in to the holder. Okay. Wire out. Make sure those are all snapped in. Okay, so we have the black screw goes up over here. Put that back in. And then we have the other screw, which goes down in here. That back in. And then we'll just take the door pack. Snap that back in. Okay, this has got a little tab, so that tab goes under first. And just snaps in like that. And then we just want to make sure that everything's functioning. Okay. That's good. That's good. All right, so I think we're good. Let's just check, make sure it's not making any noise. And she's nice and quiet again. Okay, so that wasn't too big a deal. You know, I don't know if that took me half hour, an hour maybe. So if you guys are having that issue where your door check is making all kinds of snapping noises, that's probably what's going on with it. And that's how you go about doing it. So it's just 1 bolt, 2 nuts. Take the door panel off, snake it out, put it in, bolt it back up. Not too big a deal. Alright guys, hope that helps. If you liked the video, give a thumbs up, a share, a like. Subscribe if you haven't, tell your friends, and I will catch you guys on the next one.